Hi there. This is Ariel coming to you from the city of Fullerton, and I decided to make this video because yesterday I was really excited. I had been waiting for a couple of days, and finally, after some anticipation, I got my copy of the fifth edition Dungeons and Dragons starter set. I was so happy to pick this up. See if I can take a shot. So that's what the Wizards of the Coast recently put out. That's going to be, of course, going to be followed by the Player's Handbook and the other supplemental books, which traditionally have been the Dungeon Master's Guide and, of course, the Monster Manual, because you have to have some monsters to fight if you're going to play Dungeons and Dragons. Um, I've been a fan of the franchise, as you probably all already know if you're watching this video. Um, and I've been playing D&D since I was 14 years old, thereabouts, with first edition. And at first I thought, well, it might be cool to make like an unwrapping video, like, one of those videos you see on the internet. Well, people get their set and they open up the box, unboxing, I guess they call it. But then I thought, no, there's already like a whole bunch of out there with people that got promotional copies, or I don't want to kind of repeat the same thing that everybody's doing. So I thought what might be more interesting would be to give you a brief synopsis or my perceptions of what I think of not only fifth edition but the fifth edition starter set, and maybe compare it to like products that they put out in the past. Specifically, I think that I would probably do a comparison between this starter set and the last one I got, which was more of it was back in 2006 that they put it out, and it was radically different. The differences were pretty apparent when you pick this one up as opposed to that one. And the main difference, of course, is the lack of a tactical, combative nature. If you played any fourth edition D&D, you realize that that game was more about kind of matching up. It's kind of like you played it with miniatures, and it was designed to be played with fourth edition. And the starter set that I picked up in 2006 was basically it's a really neat set. Actually, it's gone out of print, and it had a couple of dungeon tiles that you can flip over, and it came with dice, of course, and it came with like the miniatures that you can play with, and it came with character books for the different classes. Like you had your fighter, and you had your wizard, your cleric, stuff like that. This one, like I said, is a little different because now it seems as though Wizard of the Coast have stated in their promotional materials that they want to kind of go back to the whole early feel of D&D, where it was more of like your mind's eye type of imagination, a little less tactical, a little less um, combat oriented, if you will. There's some of that, but this starter set is kind of geared towards newbies and towards people that want to pick up the set, maybe never play the game, and would like to learn how to play the game, and with not a whole bunch of rules. And one cool thing that they did that Wizards of the Coast did was like they put out a whole free PDF on their website, and you might still be able to pick it up. I downloaded it as soon as it came out a couple of weeks back, or a week and a half, whatever it was, and it's a PDF that details all the rules for Dungeons and Dragons, the core set, and it was good. It was over 100 pages. I'm still going through it, but it's a free item that PDF that you can download from the website if you just want to check it out and you're not sure if you're going to pick up the starter set or any of the other games, or even if you do want to pick up the other ones, it nicely supplements the starter set. Now, the main deal with this one, with the fifth edition starter set, is that, as I said, there's no miniatures. There's a little bit of maps in the rules books, but primarily what it comes with is your 32-page rule book, which gives you the core rules, and it also has a set of dice, really nice beginner's dice. So if you don't have any dice, then you can go ahead and use them. I have dice, but it's still nice to have to pick them up and have some additional ones for games. And nothing out of the ordinary. There's no percentile dice. I don't know if you can see them. At any rate, it comes with dice, and it comes with five character sheets, five pre-gen characters, so that if you're running a 5th edition campaign, you can get it and play it straight out of the box. It also comes with a pre-made adventure, and that's really what sold me on the idea. I mean, pick this item up for like $12-13 on Amazon, and you can't go wrong because you will have an adventure to play. The starter set, well, that was the rule book, but the adventure that comes pre-made with it is called the Lost Mine of Phandelver. And basically it takes your characters from 1st all the way through 5th level, and then if you want to play more after that, you're gonna have to pick up the rule books. So I think that kind of gives you kind of like a feel for what it's like. Like I said, playing 1st edition, I would have to say that it was a more you use your imagination a whole lot. You go into dungeons, you fight monsters. There's a lot of pre-made modules that actually come with the creatures and the monsters, and so does this set. Comes with a lot of pre-made monsters and even a couple of dragons that you can fight. But for the most part, that's what it was before. There's not a whole lot of tactics, not a whole lot of moving figures or miniatures rather on tiles. And if you like that kind of stuff, then it's gonna be right up your alley. If you don't, then you might want to have to pick up an earlier version, maybe play some 4th edition games. So the books work with pretty much all of them. You can create a campaign. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do some follow-up videos which will kind of delve a little bit more into not only what this set has after I played the campaign, but also compare it with some of the early products, and maybe even show you what that 2006 set, because that one is kind of hard to find out. It's out of print, but it comes with a radically different set of books and a different approach to the game. But they're both good, to my knowledge. And yeah, so that's basically what 5th edition starter set is all about. Came out on Tuesday. If you want it, go ahead and pick it up. It should be on the stores now. So I'm signing off, and I will be following this up with some more information on the new Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. Thanks for watching.